If you're thinking about starting a private practice, one of the biggest fears you probably have is this: what if no patients come? Or maybe you've told yourself, I'm just not good at marketing. Honestly, most physicians don't want to become marketers. Most of us have no plans to become social media influencers. We don't want to spend all day trying to figure out trends or dancing on the internet. The good news is you really don't have to do any of those things. Today, I want to walk you through 3 ways that patients often find physicians before they ever even open their practice. I'm Dr. Brittany Anderson. I am a family medicine physician, private practice owner, and founder of Physicians Hanging a Shingle, where I help docs just like you build private practices with clarity and with structure. And I really want physicians to get this. Healthcare still runs heavily on trust, relationships, and reputation. A lot of physicians hear the word marketing and immediately picture paid ads and funnels and social media personalities. But that's usually not what grows a private practice early on, especially for physicians. So let's go through those 3 ways that patients can find you before you open the doors. The first way is simple. People already know you. If you've been practicing in a community for any length of time, people know who you are. The patients know you, the nurses know you, pharmacists know you, specialists know you. And when people hear that you're opening a practice, they're going to talk. I think physicians really underestimate how much trust and goodwill they've already built over the years. Now, obviously, that doesn't mean I want you violating any contracts or doing anything inappropriate to get patients, but remember that your reputation matters. People remember, did you listen to them? Did you care? Did you make them feel seen? Were you dependable? That matters far more than being good at marketing. A lot of physicians already have a foundation of trust, they just don't realize it yet. Those patients will come to you if they trust you. The second way patients find you as a physician is through your network. And this is bigger than most of us realize. Your network includes your friends, family, former coworkers, church members, community relationships, and especially other physicians. When you open your practice, people naturally are going to want to refer to you, especially when you're clear about what patient you're helping and who you want to see, what kind of practice you plan to have, and where you're going to be located. A lot of early practice growth comes from simply making it easy for people to understand what you plan to do in your practice. And honestly, this is one of the reasons that I really encourage physicians to talk about what they're building. You don't have to constantly sell yourself, but people do need to know that you exist. The third way patients find you is through visibility. And visibility, in my mind, it can be different from marketing. Visibility can be a simple website, a Facebook page, a couple educational videos. It can be speaking in your community or sharing your story online. The goal is not necessarily to go viral. The goal is simply to let people know that you exist, that you're opening a practice, and to let them know what kind of care you provide. That's it. The trust will grow through familiarity. And a lot of physicians already have more visibility than they even realize. I think it's important for physicians because most of us delay opening a practice thinking that we've got to have some massive marketing strategy before we can even begin. And most times that is not the case at all. You need trust, clarity, consistency, and visibility. And that, in my opinion, is very different from becoming a marketer. Patients aren't looking for the physician with the flashiest marketing. They're looking for someone that they can trust. And if you've spent years taking good care of people, building relationships, showing up consistently, you may already have a stronger foundation than you think. Now, if you're trying to figure out how to build a private practice and want the bigger framework behind all of this, check out my new book, Private Practice on Purpose. It's available on Amazon. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.